Let me switch things up a little bit here. We're going to take the next 20 minutes, and then we're going to tell one of the good things about SCS and ATS and ETS, and one of the things it does create, which is communities. And one of the things that how all of us here, and actually Knox Vegas, he was unable to join us today as he had prior engagements he had to deal with, is VTC's virtual trucking communities. So I'm going to actually turn this part over to Clumsy, and later on, about 5-10 minutes, we got another guest with us, Mildred. He's one of the KVT truckers, and he's been doing a lot of work on some special single player stuff. And we're going to get that released today for KVT. We'll bring that up in a few minutes. But Clumsy, I wanted to let you maybe talk about some of the. I know you guys just had a staff meeting, some of the new updates, and maybe talk a little bit about KVNet and some of the offerings that KVT can offer to those that want to come in and play and actually have a community to, drive with and talk with and jump way stations with into pilot cars and all.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Maybe knock some people off the road.
Yeah,
So,
no, we don't do that. We don't do
yeah,
that.
we don't do that.
We
I
don't,
don't
we
know
don't
what
do
you're
that.
talking
Yeah,
about.
no.
No, 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 no. I would say that
Dog's ass.
when KVT when KVT first started, um, it was basically 5 or 10 of us, and now we're pushing almost 300 people.
Yeah,
Which is crazy because we basically grew from February. I mean, really from the launch. We do focus on American Truck Sim, most of us, and we do have a presence in ETS. But we recently had a staff meeting that we're actually thinking about going full force on ATS and kind of put a pause on ETS for now. Really remap the community for ATS. But what we're really wanting to focus on is we're wanting to more or less not really make it a I don't know, it's going to be a VTC, but we're wanting to focus more on making it a gaming community. Any game. You want to come in and play any game. We have a 512 man TeamSpeak that's wide open to the world. We are more than welcome. We do have the KVT net, which is for, submitting jobs for ATS and ETS. We're actually in the process of working with the Coast to Coast guy. We're actually going to put in all the cities, states, and countries for Coast to Coast and the Mexico mod and the Canadian mod. So we're actually going to get those put in there, so you'll be able to put that in there. We also provide statistics. You can see where your ranking is between all the other drivers. Um, you can see where everybody's at. You can basically go in there and see all the drivers. You can see where they're at. You can see who's doing it all, and
what is it?
exactly. I
What
don't
is
know. What did he say?
I don't know. I
Come on,
can't.
man. Come
It's
out and
it's
say
like
it.
you got to put it up against your shirt so I can read it.
What'd he
Well,
say?
Keep going. Don't interrupt him. It's rude.
Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, and we have the backing of the community. The community is backing the group.
Mhm.
I mean, it's community driven. All donations that are provided pay for everything, for all you see, servers, TeamSpeak. I mean, it pays for everything. I mean, it comes in and goes right back out. Pays for the website, pays for all the hosting. We have our own dedicated servers for TeamSpeak. We have our own dedicated server for development that we do all of our dev work on. We have our own dedicated web server. I mean, we've dedicated everything out. We have our own web devs. We are in the running right now for a marketing slash event, kind of like an event planner person that wants to plan some events, company wide events. Just know that you will tops possibly have 300 people joining this stuff. So we got a lot of stuff that's changing, a lot of stuff that's happening, and it's happening fast. We're averaging about maybe 4 to 5 people a day joining the group. We have advertisements on Truckers FM. We have advertisements on uh, Truckers MP. Basically, every place out there we have advertisements. We're ranked like number 3 or 4 in Google search for VTCs
Mhm.
and on Google. So I mean, that's got to say something right there, right?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Um,
and yeah, I think one of the best things you guys got is it's a mature community. You can come in; it's a bunch of mature guys. We do have an age limit, if I'm correct, as far as
yes, it's
joining.
18. It's
18,
18.
18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
trying to keep that mature. It's nothing against the younger guys, but I mean, it's just trying to be something more for the adults in the community. But I mean,
I'm
I find that's where it sets most of us apart. Like you could jump into other VTCs and it's just younger people
mhm.
trying to run it, and it's not as well organized as I find some other older community gaming or VTCs that you see out there. That's
Yeah,
the reason why I joined up.
and you got a lot. I mean, that's the thing is you got a lot of guys, and the one thing about like with the VTC side, I mean, I know I heard you say that it sounds like we're going to start going more of um, a community base now at this point. What? You guys are
yeah,
fucking me up over there. Stop doing that.
yeah, yeah. See, and we've tossed it around. We've tossed the idea around. Do we keep ATS? Do we keep the ATS division of the VTC? It's
ETS, you mean?
three with ETS. It's getting difficult to try to manage it all. We are going to be looking for some more, staff members to help us manage it all. But, we're at the point now where we kind of need to focus on one or the other. And a lot of us are American, a lot of us are playing ATS. So we're not going to leave the ETS guys out, but we are going to shift our focus more towards ATS.
Okay.
Um, and I mean, right now, I mean, we average on job submissions, we average anywhere from 100 to 150 job submissions a day. I mean, that will
Phew.
tell you how active we are. And the thing that a lot of people don't understand
That
is that
30% is
there's,
KVT.
yeah, I mean, there, a lot of what people don't understand is that each one of those jobs is actually looked at by an admin. Nothing's automated. We look at every single job to make sure that it's not something bogus. We don't require a screenshot for submission. That's going to change because, the more you grow, the more, you don't know everybody and the more you don't know how trustworthy people are.
Mhm.
And I mean,
Fair
we do
enough.
have we do have stats and we have little competitions against each other. Like right now, Ryan H in our VTC has almost 300 jobs. He's a top driver in the VTC right now. He submitted over 300 jobs. Long
True.
hauler second,
And long
Cajuns.
haul, yeah.
Cajuns number
Jeez.
3.
Oh,
So I mean,
what happened to you, Clumsy?
I don't know. Clumsy's
Got
busy
bored and
managing.
we stopped playing.
Tyler,
I
Yeah,
mean,
pretty
come
right
on
much.
now.
now. I mean,
Pilot.
think about it right now.
Damn.
Cajun right now has
Damn.
submitted 223 jobs for a total of 125,161 miles driven,
Damn.
$3.3 million earned to the group at 5.8 miles per gallon at $26.69 a mile. So I mean, we
Wow.
give you those statistics. You can see most of our guys have hauled cars. You can see most of everything that we've done. I mean, has been from Elko and Bakersfield. I mean, we have the statistics. We have the page. Just come check us out
Mhm.
and see exactly what we are, and we take input, good or bad. All you have to do is just let us know. Let us know what you want changed. We're working on a totally new interface. Everything we have is 100% custom. It's not anywhere else. We've
Mhm.
built the whole thing. So with that being said, that's going to kind of lead me into the next thing there.
Yeah.
Mildred's here, and he's got some exciting news for the KVT drivers out there.
How you doing, Mildred?
Hello. So I took a couple pages out of SCS's book, and this took like 3 months to come out. But I'm excited to finally say that the trailers are finally coming out. I've been working on this for ages, it feels like. And the people that have been with me in the beginning know what a giant pain in the ass this was. There's no resources at all on how to make a standalone trailer. Asking for help from the modding community does not get you anywhere. But proud to say that we finally have our own standalone trailer.
Yep.
There's going to be 3 variants. There's going to be the Excellence library that everybody's familiar with, and then the Simplicity one that I did kind of mention it a couple months, a month or 2 back. And then also like this weathered old library. And along with this, we have about 20 custom cargo. We have everything from concert equipment to to medical supplies. Everything's all custom except for like 2 loads, with their own price points, mass and everything. And what I tried doing with these trailers is give people a choice, and then I had some complaints about the Excellence Library being too showy or whatever. So I did add in like a more typical trailer that you'd see on American Interstate, and a more professional look to it. And as soon as the show is over, um, I'll submit it up to the KVT resources section on the forums. You can download it there, and I hope everybody enjoys it. And if there's any problems, let me know.
So, what exactly went into making these? I mean, like as far as I know, you ran into some issues as far as what with the cargoes, trying to get those, I guess, coded in.
Right, just everything is a headache. To make a trailer standalone, you have to essentially convert the default SCS trailer in Blender and then re-export it. The issues that we were running in with this is no matter what we did, it just kept crashing. So unfortunately, we did have to use a trailer that somebody did make standalone as a template. So unfortunately, with that, you can't use his trailer along with our trailer. But his trailer was just like a very simple, basic thing, and we just kind of expanded on it. If anybody's curious, he is credited. And then with that, everything else is very redundant. You mess up in one thing, and the whole thing just falls apart. I think it took a total of like 3 people to help me work it out, and in the end, we finally did get it working. So very, very happy about it.
Yeah, I mean, I will say we got it on. It's on with your also your liveries for the excellence in every mile. I mean, I don't know. I heard you say a lot of people think it's a little showy. However, honestly, I think it's a beautiful livery, especially with the trailer on it. I mean, and I personally, I don't think it's too showy. I think it actually shows. You see that kind of paint scheme on a lot of trucks nowadays on the road, and I mean, as far as me, this right here is gonna bring a lot of fun, especially into my coast to coast map, my Twitch streams. I mean, this is just beautiful. I mean, I gotta say, and it's an awesome thing to have for KVT. I mean,
Yeah, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad people do like it. I mean, I don't have any professional training or anything. Everything's just kind of self-taught. This is my career, so.
and that's the thing. If most people don't know, Mildred is involved in. You're in what, emergency medicine? If I'm right.
No, I'm a nurse on the cardiac floor.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm.
So
You're busy. You're a busy man.
Now, my
man's
question is
probably
this
down on his
gonna-
feet more often than he's not.
Yeah. What'd you say,
for
Tyler?
that Arch? I was going to ask, is this going to be ending up in the Steam Workshop?
Ooh, that I have to figure out how to actually get onto the Steam Workshop, because I know that whole thing is a process in and of itself. So.
Well, and I know that Coyote can help us and get you set up for sure and get everything squared away, because this would be cool.
Good job, Wiley. Good job.
Go ahead,
Oh,
Arch.
goodness. He
Go ahead,
can't even
Arch.
get it on.
When it comes to releasing the mod, do you want it to stay exclusive to KVT, or do you want to release your work to the general public?
Well, maybe if it's a KVT thing, I mean, it would make sense for it to stay with KVT. But that's really up to Nox. I'm just the guy that designs it. So.
Do you have any other projects that you want to or are looking at in the future?
Currently I'm working on the simplicity skins for the trucks itself.
Okay.
If you dig around the forums, I think I made a thread on this about a month back. Basically, it's a very typical, and I might even call it a boring, paint job for the trucks. It basically just has our logo and then our cities where we're based out of, stuff like that.
Are you? Is that be something else that you plan on maybe reskinning a trailer with later on once you get that done?
Yeah, the thing is, the skin for the trailer is already releasing this release. I just have to catch up with the trucks.
Okay. So now, is this going to be something that the more we call on jobs, or how is it as far as spawning in game?
With about 20 loads, it spawns very, very commonly.
Okay.
I tested the other night just to make sure, and it's pretty much in every city. For the most part, I remember when I first ran like a test version of this trailer, I only had like 16 loads, and it was fine. And now we have got 20. And if I have time and everybody has more ideas, I can still tack on more. So
Okay, all right. Now, what about priority on the priority list? Does it have to be set in a specific place? I mean, above anything, or does it really matter when they put the mod in?
not to my knowledge, just kind of dumped it in. So
Okay, you just dumped it in and just it worked, fired off for you.
mm-hmm.
All right.
Is
I mean,
there any work in progress of, let's say, Knox Vegas equipment like excavators or dozers and flatbeds that we might be able to look into later on? Something that we could get hyped up for as the VTC instead of just having regular reefers and van trailers.
Potentially, but then again, I'm not a 3D modeler. I only do texture, so anything that involves 3D modeling is going to be way above my league. So
I mean, either way, dude. I mean, it's like I said, it's on the screen right now. I got it sitting on with one of the wallpapers that are out there, and I know a lot of guys have been looking forward to this for quite a while now. And dude, I mean, with delivery for the truck, I mean, that thing just flows. I mean, that thing is. I'm actually excited. I'm gonna run that tomorrow on my coast to coast stream. I mean, that thing is gorgeous, dude. I definitely like the looks of that. I think
Yeah, I
you.
think that's gonna be my number one truck in single player now.
I mean, you did an awesome job. I mean, pilot Arch.
I
I think it looks really good.
I love the detail that you've put into it, and that's I really don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm speechless, and that takes a lot.
Stormtrooper
Yeah.
pilot. Or what are we today?
X-wing pilot.
X-wing pilot today.
No, I think you did a good job. I mean, I've seen a lot of your different add-ons, and I really like them. And you do very, very good work. I mean, you don't cut corners either, which is really nice. And I think that this is going to be something that hopefully will boost ATS within the KVT community as well, because now we'll be able to use these in single player, and you can take them pretty much across the country if you wanted to, or whatever. Or do whatever you want. I mean, it's nice to have that, and I think it's gonna give us a boost here, hopefully, and hopefully we'll see more people playing ATS.
All right. Well, I want to thank Mildred. Definitely thank you for coming on the show today and releasing this. I mean, I know it's your schedule's tight. I know we've been talking a little bit all week, and it's been trying to work this out. So I definitely appreciate you finding the time to hang out with us today. And as everyone heard, this will be available here shortly. Mildred's going to be uploading it to the forums. So anyone else listening and watching the podcast today, if you're interested in looking for a good VTC to hang out with a bunch of guys, like Clumsy said, there's a lot more games we do play other than SCS stuff. I'll go through them again real quick. We have a dedicated Rust server as well, hosted by one of our KVT truckers, Loki. He is also a real-life trucker, works for Schneider, so he's another big player in ATS. We play all the games, Planet Coaster, Construction Simulators, Squads on there, Rocket League, Naval Action, Elite Dangerous, The Hunter, Star Wars, there's Ark, we got WoW, of course, who can go without WoW? I mean, Arch, and here, I don't even want nobody's putting up. We also got, we do have EVE Online for those that are interested as well. And just for the record, Arch is playing EVE Online. He did it yesterday.
It's back.
No, I will not confirm nor deny that bit of information. No. There,
Oh boy.
But anyway, as I was saying, we definitely appreciate that. One other quick thing, if everyone has not yet, the release of Battlefield 1, it has been the preview is out. That is something that I do plan on next week's stream. We're going to bring up Battlefield 1 as one of our topics. We'll go over that and some FPS shooters.
Yes.
See how what we think as far as COD and is this the death of COD, which I think could be. Battlefield might actually put the whole let's jump around like Halo and looking that way. And I don't know about you guys. Probably bring up some Cattle and Crops is another upcoming game that's going to be big within our thing here. We're working on a couple things with the developer there, Clumsy's, in talks with them. So hopefully we'll have some more information on that game as well. But that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. And on behalf of all of us here at Dumb Gaming Talk Show, we hope you enjoyed it. Share us a like, share us a follow, subscribe. If anyone else has anything else to say, we're going to end it right here. Anyone else?
Have a good week.
See you
Yep,
guys.
see you
Yep,
next
see you
Saturday.
later.
Oh, wrong screen. Fuck up again.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I'm still.